Hey, what's up, you guys? Jelly here. Mythical Island is upon us, and it is a pretty cool set. There's a lot of really cool cards. I was sitting around and I was going, what do we want to make a video about to talk about and with you guys? That honestly, everybody already jumped on Celebi. It's obviously far and away such a great card, so I didn't want to bore you guys with more of the same. Everybody's already put out their videos on that, so I was taking a look at some of the other cards, and I thought, why don't we take a look at Aerodactyl? Everybody was really excited about this card before the set dropped, once we get the teaser video, and I think it's a really cool card. It may not be as powerful as everybody was hoping for, since the effect, is only on the active Pokemon, so you can just build up your evolution on the bench, but honestly, it shores up this fossil deck really well that I had put a video out before on. So if you're a fan of Aerodactyl, Onyx, or Brock, I got a pretty cool deck for you right here. Let's take a look. Now, we're going to start with the basic Pokemon package. We're only running Onyxes for our basic Pokemon. That means every single hand that you open in this game will guarantee to have an Onyx. That is a really big thing for this deck, potentially. If you open going first on double Brock Onyx, you can just sweep out a game right there, turn 2. You're going to be swinging for 70. That's probably going to kill most basic Pokemon that aren't EX Pokemon. You might just snap a win right there and then, and your opponents will be sitting there going, well, fuck, all right, let's go, because there's not much they can do. The deck is really powerful, really consistent with a tank like Onyx, and also with the acceleration that Brock can give it. It lets you have time to build up a backline that doesn't take a lot of energy, and Kabutops and Aerodactyl are basically the definition of that. Now, Kabutops only requires 1 energy to get started. Aerodactyl only requires 2. Kabutops can be your consistent beater after you've already lost your Onyx, because he's self-healing at 140 health, 50 damage. If you get a modification of your damage for either weakness or your Giovanni's, you're getting that heal increased as well. It's purely lifesteal for fans of, say, MOBAs. So, fantastic card. Really consistent with the deck, really great to sit behind the Onyx, let your Onyx just soak up all that early energy and then just come out swinging, only needing that 1 energy to get set up, so you can have it sitting there bare and only have to worry about putting energy on it once it's actually in play. Aerodactyl, 2 energy, 80 damage, fantastic. 140 health. Now 140 is that magic number for both of these guys, so you're not really like super tanky, but honestly, at the point they've just finally taken out a 110 health Onyx who's been swinging on them, you're probably pretty good with just having that 140 health and still being able to swing out. Also a big thing, now you are obviously running Aerodactyl, you are running an EX, so that can lose 2 points, but you are pretty often going to be making your opponent take 4 points between Onyx and Kabutops, which are only worth 1 point each. Fantastic combination of creatures here. You get type advantage into the electric matchup, so if you're somebody who's been really feeling like they're suffering at the hands of Pikachu EX, you're gonna love this deck. That matchup, fantastic. The only downside to this deck, obviously, with most of your deck having weakness to grass, the grass matchup can be a little rough, but it is definitely not unwinnable. It really just comes down to RNG, and this is a card game, so RNG ahead. Outside your Pokemon, when you're looking at our trainer package and our utility, obviously we don't need Pokeballs because we're only running Onyx, so we can drop those in favor of bringing in more combat utility, so we can run the full standard package of 2 Sabrinas and 2 Giovanni's. You have your 2 Brocks for acceleration and 2 Professor's Research to give yourself some dig. It can be a deck that bricks. It's obviously, a card game that does happen. You are at the mercy of RNG, but honestly, overall, it's a really consistent deck. It may not be the fastest deck in the format, but it is a very powerful one, and I think it's very much a lot stronger with Aerodactyl. So I hope you guys enjoy. Give this deck a shot, see what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got a Brock, we've got an Onyx, we've got an Old Amber, we've got a bunch of draw. This is a fantastic hand. Let's see what we've got going for us. Now it's lightning, so we've got type advantage for the most part. There is now some lightning cards that do not have fighting weakness with this set. Like, I think the bug, I don't remember. So it doesn't really make a difference if we do this now or later. So let's dig first. Let's do it next turn. Okay, we got the Aerodactyl. That's awesome. Okay. So he's got a good bit of draw himself here. All right, so he's got the Magneton, pulling in some extra for him. Okay, and we're up to 3. So let's immediately kill the Pikachu. Now he's down in energy right away. That's really good. Magneton makes up for that, but now we've taken him back from his gain tempo from his ramp. So we've got Brock to rebuild another Onix if we lose our Onix, because obviously not too hard to do in this matchup. We have enough time to build this up, which is going to be fantastic. Biggest problem, lightning weakness. That'd be what, 100 damage? Meh. Research is definitely better here. We're hoping to get a dome fossil. Nope, not a dome fossil. How much damage is this? 60? Interesting choice. Unless he has Surge. Okay, Volt Charge. All right. So now we one hit the Magneton back. He heals this. Unless he's going to Lieutenant Surge here. This seems like a very weird play. Yeah. Dead. You can bring this forward, but he can't kill now with that. This comes forward to die. He could Surge our Raichu, but he again kills and it survives, but we Sabrina and kill anything on his back line. So I think we have this. I can't think of anything he can do to stop this potentially. Pikachu is a very easy matchup, so if you've been frustrated playing against Pikachu EX players for all of the past before this mini set, this is definitely a deck that you're going to enjoy. Hey, just because we can. Okay. Just for the frustration of not drawing that Dome Fossil for so long, I finally had to put it down before I attack. Okay, so we got a Kabutops line, we've got our Onyx, we've got Dig. We are going first. Alright, it's the grass matchup. He's got Mew in the front and Celebi in the back. This is a very awkward matchup. I don't think we can play with this hand and win. Interesting. Well, there goes that. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go back to 120. If we're lucky, we somehow, I was gonna say, if we're lucky, we somehow don't lose Kabutops. Weird choice. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but he probably has the Serperior and he just wants to get it out and swing. There's the Serperior. We drop energy and retreat. Drop that to 20. Yeah, he returns that back, brings forward the guy for a big swing. Like quad tails. All right, that works. All right. For the crazy odds, we now survive one single heads. How much healing? Get all tails. Show me tails. 1, 2. On 8 tails. Holy shit, that's 6 tails. I don't even know what's left, but sure. Draw it. Brock and Brock. All right, now we just have to survive another 8 coins. All right, can we survive another 8 coin flips? Show me 8 tails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit! Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god. Well, that's definitely a win. Alright, let's see what we got coming up first. Fire. Alright, so we've got 2 Aerodactyls. We have Dome for Kabatops. Not a great opening hand, but we can definitely make something happen here. Okay, Blaine. The ideal start here is probably research off the top into Amber Fossil Brock. We can't play the Brock right away, but we can play it next turn. And if we're lucky, we get the Aerodactyl down the following turn. Oh, Ponyta and Charmander. Interesting. Okay, that works. We drew Dome Fossil. I mean, we drew Kabuto for Dome Fossil. If we manage to hit one of our Brocks here, we can go right onto the offense. They're using the original Rapidash still. I've seen a lot of people transition to the new one when I've been testing out decks. Let's Sabrina that out. Oh, this is looking a little rough here. We're not getting great draws. We might just be taking the L on this one. Even that's the X speed. That's good. So we definitely want that. Just puts it to 80. Puts it to 20. I think it's fine to just go Land Crush. Hold the Giovanni. That's really unfortunate because now he's gonna have a good chance to get to that Charmeleon. Is half the amount of cards that we do in the deck because he's already seen so much draw. Okay, well, we got our Brock that we were looking for earlier. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit late. One shot this. It's gonna do 50, so I'll do 50 back. If he has potions, Giovanni wouldn't have made the difference there anyway. So right now we're basically looking to try to kill Rapidash right now and just prevent him from going up to Charizard. So we're hoping no potion here. Yeah, that's huge. Oh, he will not be able to go up to Charizard now. That's huge for us. Now, even if he throws down another basic and retreats to it so he can go up to Charizard, he's on one victory point away for us. So we can just bring forward Aerodactyl and we're fine. But it looks like we're just going to take it just like this. Oh, yep. We locked him out. Let's go. Okay, we're going second here. We got the Psychic matchup. We got Onyx. We've got Fossil for Aerodactyl. All right, we got Mew EX. All right, Mr. Seishiro, what do you got for me, buddy? Nothing. Okay. So we're gonna research. We got a couple tops. We got the other Dome Fossil. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Our ideal draw is probably a Brock, just so we can get on the beatdown plan and not get Mewed back, because he's going to be able to do Scratch, Scratch, Land Crush to kill us. All right, he's got a Chatot in the back. Let's just Sabrina. See if we can stall his energy plan a little bit. If he doesn't have X speed. Okay, Mew Alakazam. Interesting. So if we draw Brock here, we can start building Aerodactyl, which would be great for us. If we draw Kabuto, we can start having Kabutops as our backup, which would again be great too. We need some kind of backup ready to go because Onyx is able to be shot down. Okay, good, perfect. Unfortunately, Onyx is somewhat vulnerable. He's good at building out or stalling through the early game, but you still want to be able to get something behind it ready to go. Kabutops is fantastic for that reason because it only takes one, and Aerodactyl is pretty close because it only takes two, and that evolution effect is fantastic. He's going to bring them EX forward. That's fantastic for us. We can Sabrina out the Abra potentially. Good Abra, okay. It's not a high retreat cost, so it's not necessarily worth Sabrinaing now. Now, instead, because we set this, we do this. We're hoping he doesn't have anything else for the bench right now because he's probably got the Alakazam, so he wants to slam Alakazam, slam Psychic. Ah, damn. I mean, we've got Kabutops, so that's probably what we bring forward here, because Psychic is what, 60 plus 20? 60 plus 30. So this will be 90. We'll get back 50 and do 50. I returned it to his hand. That's unfortunate. Okay, so he Psychics. All right, we're going to bring forward our Kabutops, and we're just going to start on the Kabutops beatdown. We'll leave our Dome Fossil in hand right now, just because we don't need it. Put this to 80. He's going to try and do 90 back, put us to 50. We're going to soak back 50, go back to 100. That's the biggest problem. If he has heals. We don't care about our hand that much. Honestly, the Brock was a hindrance to our hand. We got back our hand minus Brock. Weakness, right? Yeah. So retreat this. Put this. Put this. Put this. So now if we kill Alakazam, it really depends on what he drew here, because if we kill Alakazam, we only need 1 point. We can potentially use Sabrina and the Aerodactyl to just end it, since Kadabra only has 80. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, he's Psychics. Yeah. That. Not worth using the Giovanni here. We're going to do this. All right. Let's see. This is the deciding factor here. It means he probably is. Oh, he can't evolve. That's a bad idea to bring that forward. I'm gonna say that means he probably has Alakazam, but that don't make no sense. I guess he realized his mistake. Okay, so we're gonna drop him to 80. Actually, I should have just went with the Aerodactyl plan. That was silly. Does he have the Alakazam? Okay. All right, let me finish now. Let me not be dopey. So retreat this. Reina. Game. I just dropped the energy so it wouldn't give me the prompt. All right, we got another grass matchup. We got an Onyx. We don't have anything to get this Kabutops out. Ooh, Chatot. Oh, got the Dome Fossil. Got this. Okay, we got the Brock. Ooh, a Pidgeot EX deck, actually. Not necessarily a Celebi deck. Ooh, this is Bird's deck. I guess. Is this 230? No, that's 20. Now that does 50, but that's fine. We're gonna slap down this Farfetch'd right now. Get this down. Get this up. Get this. And do Land Crush. Get that out. This comes forward. It takes 3 energy, so we're not too worried about it, even though it can kill. Interesting. I guess he's just figured he wants to get his Pidgeot EX, so put this in the way. Puts down Farfetch, so we can't... Yep, there's Pidgeot EX, so we can't Sabrina it out. What does this do again? 20 damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Fine. Can we win now because he put my Onyx in the back, potentially? It really depends on if he gets this X speeded out. So he's going to do 120. We're gonna do that. Up to 120. He kills. 70 drops it to 50. He kills. This kills. And then he's got to deal with it with his backline here. I think we got this. We'll just take double potion out of play. We don't need to put down this. If he has a Sabrina, that actually does kind of... Yeah, you know what? We should have put the old Amber now. Just in case of Sabrina. Already used one. That's fine. We survive. Only does 80. And crush. And then no matter what he brings forward, we can kill, and he can't kill back. This is 80. There's not going to be any way for him to get to 140 off of it. And it can't survive a turn. Okay, 100. We had double Pokeflute and we had filled up our bench. That was a different story. Just so it does that. Got it.